Welcome to Heartfelt Expressions with Katara Speaks, where we are allowed to feel seen, heard, and understood. This podcast is raw, authentic, and a place where we could have dialogue. So, join me on this journey, shall we? I wonder if you guys can hear me, because I'm using a different mic this time. Well, I usually just record on my phone. Hey guys, I am just winging it, honestly. When I use my USB mic for my laptop, it is struggling at the moment. I'm still figuring things out. So, I didn't want to be so close to the mic. I want to live my life and also talk to you guys. So I'm trying out this earphones? Yeah. I'm trying out these earphones and see how it goes. I am cooking myself some lunch. I'm trying something new. It is chili, hot dogs, and rice. And that's why there's a lot of banging of the pot and scratching and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's the sound you guys hear. This is more ASMR. Sorry. I thought I was screaming in your ear. This is more ASMR than my exploring through paint video, I think. Because it's more noticeable. I need to be mindful of my volume. That sudden, I can imagine. So, yes, what are we going to talk about today? Am I really going to do this podcast episode? You guys might not hear this, but if it makes it out of the archives, let's gonna get into it, guys. Let's get into it. So, today, we're going to talk about food. Because I'm making myself some food. Food is meant to energize your body, be a nutrition and stuff like that. It's supposed to give yourself energy. And when you do not feed your body can be hangry. It produces hormones and cortisol, for example. Produces cortisol in your body to make you stress. It makes you want to go out there and get some food. I was doing research about it. I forgot the exact hormones. I think there's adrenaline. There's cortisol. And there's other stuff in your brain that tells you go hunt or gather. Get some fruits or meat or something. But now that we have food more accessible to us, you can go to your fridge, you can go to your cabinets, you can go to the store, you can go to a farm or something. Or you can pick some berries, but make sure you do your research because you don't want to pick the wrong berries. Some berries are poisonous. Be careful. Yeah, there's so many food out there that you can feed your body. There's even vegetables, like you can grow fruits and vegetables. You can decide if you want to season it or not. Like cuisines. There are so many cuisines in the world. It is so beautiful and yummy. What kind of cuisines do you guys like? What kind of cuisines do I like? So, I grew up in mixed cultures, guys. As an Asian American, I grew up, I guess you guys don't know. I grew up with Vietnamese cuisine. It became a normal staple of my life. When you go to school, you have different cuisine. Is it called American cuisine? Like hamburgers and stuff? Yeah. And then I had soul food for Thanksgiving, like collard greens, mac and cheese. What else? We have sweet potato pie. I love sweet potato pie. We have infinite desserts. Okay, I grew up in two cultures, guys. One culture for Thanksgiving, to be honest, we don't really we celebrate Thanksgiving in the sense of it's a family reunion, and it's a reason to come together and spend time with one another, since there are so many workaholics in my family to work all the time. We don't see each other. When I see my family, there's different cuisines. In my Asian family, we will have hot pots, we will have fish, we will have, what's that? I remember one time we had turkey, like 1 or 2 times we had turkey, but usually we have Asian cuisines, like Vietnamese spring rolls. And that entails you putting a whole bunch of veggies, some rice noodles, some meat, cut up meat, and you dip it in either peanut sauce or fish sauce. And it'd be good. So, yeah, in my other side of the family, we do a huge dinner. So much dinner. Collard greens, we do mac and cheese, we do the regular turkey, but we have it smoked. We have 2 smoked turkeys, 2 mac and cheese, basically 2 of everything. My family is huge. We have all the desserts. Sweet potato pie, we will have upside down pineapple cake, coconut cake, other cakes, other pies, other food. Oh, potato salad. We have potato salad. We have deviled eggs. And other stuff. Cornbread. Oh my gosh, how did I forget cornbread? Yes. Food. The aromas, the food, and family. We will have a lot of family over, both sides of the family. Yeah, every year, most of my life, I would go to both of these huge dinners. Although for my Asian side, we would eat it for lunch around 12 o'clock, around 12 to 3. We had to be there early. The food comes out at 3, but you come there at 12 or earlier to help out and stuff. And especially since growing up as a girl and a woman, I had to help, because I'm not sure about your culture, but in Vietnamese culture in my household, the woman is the one who cooks and clean and help out, and the guys would quote unquote provide for the family. It's I guess it's not so different. There's a lot of cultures like that, but the stigmas is real, and the roles, and everyone had to fall into place. And even though I was a kid, I had to help, and I can't play games with the guys. And I have a lot of brothers and a lot of guy cousins, and it felt really unfair. But I am getting hungry. My food is done, guys. It's been done. I shall get back to you guys after I eat, whether to continue this conversation or wrap it up with a little imaginary bow tie. I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, I am back, guys. So the food was good. I am satisfied. I realized I didn't really specify the 2 cultures, because I was somewhat self-conscious on what you guys would think. But to be honest, it doesn't matter what you think about the cultures that I grew up with, because it's a reality for me. I have a lot of family. So I separate it into 2 cultures, but it's more like 3, I guess. Half my family, since it's so large, is Asian. Half of them are black. And my siblings, some of them, are Blasian. I really had to contend with myself. It's like, hey, you avoided the word black. Yeah, I did. Because I didn't know how I will be perceived. But to be honest, it does not matter. I am proud of my cultures. I am proud of my family. I love them very much. This has been a reality for me growing up, you know. And yes, I am fully Asian based on what I know. Though I grew up in 2 cultures, black and Asian, and the intermix of those two. So, yeah, there was a lot of ambiguity, vagueness in the previous segments, and I processed it. Yeah, this is my cultures. So, going forward, food is a love language when I was growing up. I'm not sure if other cultures is like that. Based on my research, yeah, I watch a lot of videos. Based on my research, there's a lot of different emphasis in people's cultures. And food seems like a staple in a lot of them. It brings people together. It shows people's values, like what they like. For example, in Vietnamese cultures, we emphasize fish sauce. Like, we have fish sauce with literally everything. And rice. Fish sauce and rice. We also have pho, which is Vietnamese beef noodle soup. It is delicious, by the way. We also have spring rolls and egg rolls. Okay, I'm going in depth. Yes, food is a love language. It's like, hey, you're hungry. And they would just feed you and feed you and feed you and feed you. It's like, all right. They might not verbally say it. Like, growing up, based on my recollection, I didn't really hear I love you as much as, I don't know, CV, I guess, or whatever. But they show it through food. And I used to eat like 4 to 5 times a day. It's like, hey, you hungry? Especially as a kid. You run around and you play. It takes energy. So we ate a lot growing up. So, on my other side of the family, the black side, Blasian side, I combine them, you know. We have food 2 to 3 times a day. In this culture, we all cook. We take turns cooking, especially since my siblings are growing up. Especially for Thanksgiving, everyone plays a role. The guys and the girls, and everyone pitch in instead of having one person do the whole thing. That means a lot. You get to have different recipes, and it's something to be proud of. It's like, yeah, I did that dish. Yeah, I did that. So, food is a topic that is very delicious. I'm not sure how to go about this conversation any farther than that. Yeah. I think that's all I can say about it right now. But what is your favorite cuisine? Let me know. So, yeah. I'm want to thank y'all for listening to this episode of Heartfelt Expressions with Katara Speaks. It means a lot to me that you guys took time out of your day to even listen to this podcast episode. And if you like it, share it with someone you know, or listen to the other episodes. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys ever want to contact me or give me feedback, you can send an email through kataraspeaks@gmail.com. Hit me up on my social media. That does not mean that I will reply, because mental health is important and I have been going through the motions. It takes energy to interact with people, but I will do the best that I can. I do appreciate you guys, and until next time, see you soon.